Hiya Papaya, and welcome back to another episode of Mass Effect Legendary Edition. I am Commander Whale, and we're away from Rex here for a little bit because I just got to show something off here. 10 out of 10, must play. You can pet the fish dog.
Stay.
Welcome, Mordin. My name is Ratch. You and your Krant will find many items of interest in my store.
Doubt it.
The human is my battle master.
Of course. There's not much here for humans, but you can take a look if you want.
What do you have in stock?
Most of it's food and drink that's toxic to humans. Rincall's a local favorite. Don't try to act tough, it'll tear your insides apart.
He's not joking. Rincall hits aliens like ground glass.
Otherwise, I've got weapons, scrap, and whatever food those pie jocks don't steal, which isn't much. Take a look at my kiosk over there if you want to buy something.
I'm a good shot. Maybe I can help out with the pie jacks.
Feel free. You can use the console out there to control the guns. Make a dent in the pie jock population, and you get a discount. Good luck with that.
What the hell is a pie jack?
Off-world vermin. Humans say they're like monkeys. They come in and steal food, Rincall, whatever they can get their talons on. We started using the mounted defense cannons to stop them.
I should go.
Suit yourself.
Well, we have already bought out the store, but we can always show off a little bit of Krogan Monkey Blaster.
Should I ask the female clan for right of parentage? Why bother? You know you sired a son. That's enough. I can teach him to hunt. The best way is shoot him.
We've already done the dog fights.
You can do that. Step back. My Baron is hungry.
Yeah.
Let's see what the human can do.
That's Alright, how do we X to fire? Gotta take down all these monkeys. Space monkey. Pretty easy. That one takes my Krogan's food stores. Oh, wave beginning. We gotta be a more precise shot here. A direct hit on the monkey. And we lost a little bit of food. $18 of these guys. We cannot be missing. A kill on one we weren't aiming for. I'll take it. Double kill. Forget Super Monkey Ball. This is Super Monkey Blaster. Oh, one off of a perfect score.
One wrong step, Shepard. He's gonna be different. You don't want anything I sell, human. Greetings, human. My name is Ratch. Have a look at what I've got.
What do you have in stock?
We've already done these conversation options.
Toxic to humans. Ringcall's a local favorite. Don't try to act tough, it'll tear your insides apart.
He's not joking. Ringcall hits aliens like ground glass.
I want to say it's like 260 proof or something like that.
Food those pie jocks don't steal, which isn't much. Take a look at my kiosk over there if you want to buy something.
And that's just the alcohol content.
I should go.
Suit yourself.
Ah, pie jack meat. Wonder what the kitchen can do with that.
Female camps and children over last week.
You just can't help making trouble. No one has killed them all since my turn in the right. Next you'll tell me he's a Quint and crap's dark matter. Guess that's what it takes to replace me. You are Erdnot Grunt. Welcome.
I'm looking for a Solarian. He was captured by the Blood Pack and brought here.
My scout commander can direct you. He's probably near the perimeter running target practice. Don't take too much of his time. I need a constant watch on the other clans.
I need to go. We'll go over this another time.
Watch yourself, Shepard. Tuchanka isn't safe and homey like Theros and Ilos.
And neither of those places were too homey or X, but yeah, I get it. Tuchanka's even less so.
One more win in the pits, and I'm retiring.
What do you want, human? You're crowding my hump.
I'm looking for a Solarian. The Blood Pack captured him and he was last seen around here.
I heard about that Solarian. Poor bastard. If it's Blood Pack, then Clan Weirlock has him. Sent one of my scouts to check it out, but he never reported back. Guess they got him, too. Chief told me to give you one of the trucks. Just follow the highway to Weirlock's base, if you've got the quads to deal with him in the Blood Pack.
Alright, Mordin. Let's go get your boy. Grunt is now loyal, which means we now have the base outfit, the loyalty outfit, and the DLC outfit. We're gonna put him in loyalty because I don't hate it. We're also gonna be bringing Erdnot Grunt with us. We've assigned our points. We decided to put him into Shockwave. Grunt did not save his fortification rank ups. And now they should save. Carnifex hand cannon still. This is Mordin's mission, so we won't try out the other pistol yet, and we'll keep using the one that Mordin himself gave us. Because we do now have 3 pistol options. And we're gonna keep the collector beam with us. Now we're going from the battle arena mission to a more standard one. Let's get ready to burn through anything we see. Which is mostly going to be Vorcha and Krogan, because we are dealing with Blood Pack here.
Thought I was harm. Let's hit you. difficult.
Alright, busting out that new power, I see, Grunt. Varen here. Varen and Clixon were not what I remembered on this mission. Meleeing our way through the fish dog. And here's the Vorcha. Guess what I've come to expect from Bloodpack. Boom squad, huh?
I'll put them down.
We got plenty of boom ourselves.
Should do the trick.
Any more for me? Any more? Ah, there's more. You there.
Time to fight. Wait. On the ground now.
Deploying incineration tech.
Worthless.
Now, Grunt, finish him.
Yeah, right on her ass.
Ah, no ammo to reload our shotgun with. What the heck is this? This isn't the Mass Effect 2 I'm used to playing.
Feel the blood rage.
Let's make sure we're keeping them nice and frosty. Mordin, do the honors. He can insta-kill the flamethrower guys with either an incinerate or an overload.
I'll put them down.
And that 1-2 punch did the trick there. Now, don't mind if I do. Mordin,
Not difficult.
show these guys why you never bring a flamethrower to a firefight. Nice little yank and gank there.
Can't target them.
Something about can't targeting? Oh, my butt.
Just something to help.
Ah, a manifold that we can deliver to someone around the wastes there. I still do wonder what happens if you fail one of these required to progress bypasses.
Repurposed Krogan hospital. Sturdy, built to withstand punishment.
I don't think it's repurposed. I think it's exactly what it says it is.
That body, human. Need to take a look. Sores, tumors, ligatures showing restraint at wrists and ankles, track marks for repeated injection sites. Test subject, victim of experimentation.
I don't suppose there's a way to tell who this poor bastard was.
No tattoos or ID. Maybe slave or prisoner, maybe merc or pirate. Irrelevant now. Clearly part of Krogan tests to cure Genophage. Humans useful as test subjects, genetically diverse, enables exploration of treatment modalities.
Wouldn't something native to Tachanka work better? Varen, maybe?
Yes, human experiments strictly high-level, concept testing. Native to Tachanka fauna likely used later in development stages. Wise to delay use of Varen until necessary. Powerful bite.
What can you tell about their experiments from looking at the body?
Position of tumors suggests deliberate mutation of adrenal, pineal glands, modifying hormone levels, counterattack on glands hit by Genophage. Clever.
Do you think they're close to curing the Genophage?
Can't say. Need more data. Conceptually sound, though. Genophage alters hormone levels, could repair damage with hormonal counterattack.
How are humans more genetically diverse?
More variable. Peaks and valleys, mutations, adaptations, far beyond other life. Makes humans useful test subjects. Larger reactions to smaller stimuli.
I know we can look much different from each other, but Asari have a wide range of skin tones.
No, ignore superficial appearance, down to genetic code. Biotic abilities, intelligence levels. Can look at random Asari, Krogan, make reasonable guess. Humans, too variable to judge. Outliers in all species, of course. Geniuses, idiots. But human probability curve offers greater overall variety.
Experimenting on humans? That kind of crap is what makes Cerberus start to seem like a good idea.
Never used humans myself. Disgusting, unethical, sloppy. Used by brute force researchers, not thinkers. No place in proper science. Krogan use of humans, unsurprising.
I imagine you had to do some live subject testing while developing the new Genophage.
No, unnecessary. Limited tests to simulations, corpses, cloned tissue samples. High-level tests on Varen. No tests on species with members capable of calculus. Simple rule, never broke it.
Now we've got 2 reasons to shut this place down.
Focus on Malin. Too late to help the dead.
Definitely too late to help the dead, but, if Malin's not careful, he'll be joining him. More refined iridium. Couldn't tell if that was enough that we should not be looking for more, or if we should be looking for more.
I am the speaker for Clan Werelock, Offworlders. You have shed our blood. By rights, you should be dead already. But Werelock Gold, the Chief of Chiefs, has ordered that you be given leave to flee and spread the message of our coming.
If I flee, I might trip over the dozen Krogan I killed to get here. I think I'll take my chances.
You killed our youngest and weakest human. They were not worthy of remaining near our glorious work. Inside, you will find only hardened, blood-packed veterans, tempered by savagery and war, and dedicated to one goal. The Solarian will cure the Genophage, and Clan Werelock will spread across the galaxy in a sea of blood.
Appears they discovered Malin's work. Unfortunate.
It doesn't have to happen like this. I can understand wanting to cure the Genophage.
No, human, you understand nothing! You have not seen the piles of children that never lived. The Krogan were wronged. We will make it right, and then we will have our revenge!
If you care about the future of Clan Werelock, you'll hand over Malin. Now.
When we cure the Genophage, Werelock Gold will rule all Krogan. The Krogan rebellion
You
will...
talk too much.
See? The human cannot hit a simple target.
I think we hit our target.
I'm not back for revenge. I am Krogan!
You get burnt.
Should do the trick.
And that's a critical mission failure. I gotta not let that Krogan get around that far. All right.
Repurposed Krogan hospital. Sturdy, built to withstand punishment.
We'll be back. And we're back.
Krogan!
We made the same choices last time.
Should do the trick.
That'll put him on ice. Oh, literally. Okay, Mordin. Burn through him over there. And now Grunt. Thanks for that little bit of fire support there.
I've got no shields. Can't target them.
Can you target him now? That sounds like a yes, you could. Oh, and that was another 600 iridium, so we should be on the lookout for more stuff as we're sweeping through here. Like right there. Would you look at that? 300. That brings us up to a total of 1,500.
Labs likely through there. Can smell antiseptic. Hint of dead flesh.
Just get us there.
Come on, door. Cooperate with me already. More refined iridium. And Mordin, are you stuck?
Active console may contain useful data. One moment. Genetic sequences, hormone mutagens still steady. Protein chains, live tissue, clone tissue. Very thorough. Standard treatment vectors, avoiding scorched earth immunosuppressants to alter hormone levels. Good. Hate to see that.
Most people wouldn't be so casual about developing a sterility plague, Mordin.
Not developing, modifying, much more difficult, working within confines of existing genophage, 100 times the complexity. Errors unacceptable, could cause total sterility, malignant tumors, could even reduce effectiveness, worse than doing nothing. Had to keep Krogan population stable, 1 in 1,000. Perfect target, optimal growth. Like gardening.
Pretty it up however you like. You're talking about murdering millions.
No, murdered no one. Altered fertility, prevented fetal development of nervous system. Have killed many, Shepard. Many methods. Gunfire, knives, drugs, tech attacks. Once with farming equipment, but not with medicine.
You're saying you were working just as hard to keep their population from falling?
Yes, could have eradicated Krogan. Not difficult. Increased mutation to degrade genetic structure further. Chose not to. Rachni extinction tragic. Didn't want to repeat. All life precious. Universe demands diversity.
What was it like working on the Genophage modification project?
Best years of my life. Wake up with ideas, talk over breakfast, experiments all morning. Statistical analysis in afternoon, run new simulations during dinner, set data runs to cook overnight. Laughter, ego, argument, passion, galaxy's biggest problem, massive resources thrown at us. Got anything we wanted.
Do you keep in touch with your old team members?
No. All changed with deployment. Made test drop on isolated Krogan clan, hit rest of Tuchanka when results were positive. End of project. Separate ways. Watching it end, watching birth rates drop. Personal. Private. Not appropriate for team.
Sounds like you were pretty important. How'd you go from that to running a clinic on Omega?
Wanted to heal people. Good use of last decade. Something easy. No ethical concerns. Understand rationale for modified genophage. Right choice. Still. Hard to sleep some nights.
How can you agree with using the Genophage, Mordin? Look at what happened to Tuchanka as a result.
State of Tuchanka not due to genophage. Nuclear winter caused by Krogan before Salarians made first contact. Krogan choices. Refuse truce during Krogan rebellions. Expand after Rachni wars. Splinter after Genophage. Genophage medical, not nuclear. No craters from virus. Damage caused by Krogan, not Solarians, not me.
The effects on Tachanka are still your responsibility. You upgraded the virus that kept them in barbarism.
Krogan committed war crimes. Refused to negotiate. Turian defeat not complete. Krogan could have recovered, attacked again. Conventional war too risky. Krogan forces too strong. Genophage was only option. Krogan forced Genophage, us or them. No apologies for winning. Wouldn't have minded peaceful solution.
So if the Krogan banded together and formed a united government, you'd welcome that.
Yes, United Krogan saved Galaxy, destroyed Rachni. Genophage not punishment, simply alters fertility to correct for removal from hostile environment.
We're not gonna find Malin staring at consoles. Come on.
That is one thing about the Genophage. It was not designed to be a silver bullet sterilization. It was designed to stabilize Krogan reproductive rates for removal from a hostile environment such as Tuchanka, as on Tuchanka, roughly only 1 in every 1,000 Krogan children would survive to adulthood due to, well, natural Krogan predators still existing on the planet. Something that we humans don't have to deal with here too often on Earth. I mean, there are some animals, such as bears, big cats, and others that are capable of taking humans down, but it's not like the leading cause of death among humans is still eaten by predators like it was for Krogan up until the invention of gunpowder, where it quickly became death by gunshot.
Dead Krogan, female. Tumors indicate experimentation. No restraint marks. Volunteer. Sterile Werelock female willing to risk procedures. Hoped for cure. Pointless. Pointless waste of life.
I didn't expect you to be disturbed by the sight of a dead Krogan.
What? Why? Because of Genophage work? Irrelevant. No. Causative. Never experimented on live Krogan. Never killed with medicine. Her death not my work. Only reaction to it. Goal was to stabilize population. Never wanted this. Can see it logically. But still unnecessary. Foolish. Waste of life. Hate to see it.
I didn't think you'd had much direct contact with things like this. Did you come to Tachanka after dropping your plague?
Yearly recon missions. Water, tissue samples. Ensure no mistakes. Superiors offered to carry it on. Refused. Need to see it in person. Need to look. Need to see. Accepted as necessary. See small picture. Remind myself why I run a clinic on Omega. Rest, young mother. Find your gods. Find someplace better.
I didn't expect spirituality from you, Mordin.
Genophage modification project altered millions of lives. Then saw results. Ego, humility, juxtaposition, frailty of life, size of universe. Explored religions after work completed. Different races. No answers. Many questions.
Sounds like you were trying to deal with your guilty conscience. The doctor who killed millions.
Modified Genophage project great in scope. Scientifically brilliant. But ethically difficult. Krogan reaction visceral, tragic. Not guilty, but responsible. Trained as doctor, Genophage affects fertility, doesn't kill. Still, caused this. Hard to see big picture behind pile of corpses.
Can you really just rationalize it all away? How do you justify it?
Wheel of life. Popular Solarian concept. Similar to human Hinduism in focus on reincarnation. Appealing to see life as endless. Fix mistakes in next life. Learn, adapt, improve. Refuse to believe life ends here. Too wasteful. Have more to offer. Mistakes to fix. Cannot end here. Could do so much more.
If you need this much soul searching to get over it, maybe the Genophage was wrong.
Had to be done. Rachni wars, Krogan rebellions, all pointed to Krogan aggression. So many simulations. Effects of Krogan population increase. All pointed to war. Extinction. Genophage or genocide. Save Galaxy from Krogan. Save Krogan from Galaxy.
So you're willing to sterilize a species based on the evidence of a few simulations?
Yes, millions of data points, years of arguments, countless scenarios, all noted Krogan fragmentation as dangerous, no unified culture to support repopulation. Would have been war, Turians and humans destroying Krogan utterly. Genophage was better, saved lives.
You could have cured the Genophage instead. Brought hope to the Krogan. They'd have rejoiced.
Assumes human reaction. Krogan stimulus response different. Harsh environment, take chance to fight, flee. Would have caused chaos in Tuchanka. Victor would have war economy, bloodthirsty army. Galactic expansion, only logical outcome. More war. Genophage saved lives, war would have ended.
Look at the dead woman, Mordin. It doesn't look like you saved her.
No, it doesn't. Worked with available data. Only option. No other possible. Doesn't matter.
I think I've mentioned this before, but based on his speech patterns there, it is likely that Mordin is one of the few alien squad mates in Mass Effect who is actually speaking English rather than relying on any sort of universal translation device like everyone else does. Seems like learning alien languages would be a pastime that someone like Mordin would take up in his free time. Okay, so smooth sailing so far on this hack. What's a prize? 1,500? Not the worst.
You killed the Blood Pack guards.
Not Blood Pack, not member of Clan Werlock. Wrong clan markings.
I'm a nerd, not scout. Werlock guards got me. Brought me here.
The Chief Scout told us to watch for you. We've taken out the guards. Get back to Erdnot.
I can't. The Werlock did things to me. Drugs. Injections. Said I was sacrificing for the good of all Krogan. Experiments to cure the Genophage. Everything's blurry. Hard to think. Have to stay.
Mordin, can you get him back on his feet? Stims maybe? Something to bolster his immune system?
You don't understand. I'm not too sick to leave. I have to stay. They're curing the Genophage. They're gonna make it all better. They have to keep doing the tests.
Caution, Shepard. Patient unstable, susceptible, brainwashed.
Why do you want them to keep doing the tests?
This is my fault. I got caught. Wasn't strong enough. Not good enough. This is the best I can do. This is all I can do. I'm not big enough to have a real shot with the females. I'll never have kids of my own. But if I help undo the Genophage, then I mattered.
Millions of children will be born. Werlock children. They're gonna destroy the other clans.
But... no. No, they said I was helping Erdnot.
If you want to help Erdnot, you need to get back there. But it would take a real badass to make it back to camp while injured.
I can do it.
You? I said a badass, not some scout whining like a quarian with a tummy ache.
I can do it. I'm up. And I'm going to the female camp.
Damn right you are. Get back there and show them what you're worth. Go! Go!
Nicely done. Fortunately, subject is unlikely to be contagious.
Unlikely, Mordin. There's still a chance he's contagious. We gotta find some opportunities to take the Paragon Road here. Very, very well, Edie. We will consider that as we're causing explosions. You there, burn!
Hit!
Grunt, don't hide behind those. They're not good for your health. Nothing like a little salvage in the middle of a firefight. And that's how you get the Krogan on the move. Just keep a little bit ahead of them. You're more Krogan than most, Grunt, but not as Krogan as Rex. Grunt is really a bit of a disappointment as far as Krogan squad mates, though. Rex was such a badass in Mass Effect 1. And while Grunt is cool, he's nowhere near Rex levels. You burn. I said stay down. Plus 145 ammo, nice to have.
Trouble ahead. Here, enjoy. Krogan charging!
Krogan charging!
Now we can charge forward. I guess this is the forward here.
Should burn nicely. Keep them back.
Jedi for me.
All right, Grunt. Get up, Mordin. You can't be asleep on the job now.
Nothing can hurt me.
That is... you dealt with, almost. We're gonna sweep through here, make sure we're not missing nothing. There's our first pair. Second pair. And we're in. What's our prize? 3K, and not bad at all. Let's see what the upstairs has for us still. How'd you get back up there, Mordin? A big fat nothing. I see how it is. I still really love this Geth shotgun. It's so good. Too good, one might say. A research terminal we can hack. Okay, looking for the mostly green segment.
This is valuable.
Heavy weapon ammo, not bad.
Malin, alive, unharmed. No signs of restraint, no evidence of torture. Don't understand.
For such a smart man, Professor, you always had trouble seeing evidence that disagreed with your preconceptions. How long will it take you to admit that I'm here because I wish to be here?
Maybe the Werelock brainwashed or drugged him to keep him under control.
Unlikely. Pupil's normal. Body language consistent with standard metabolic state.
Please, Professor, you wrote a paper on this. Forced behavior modification always results in mental degradation. Whether from Reaper indoctrination or drugs, test subjects always lose higher cognitive function.
Not brainwashed or conditioned. Need Malin at peak capacity for work. Must be alternate source of coercion.
He wasn't kidnapped. He came here voluntarily to cure the Genophage.
Impossible. Whole team agreed. Project necessary.
How was I supposed to disagree with the great Dr. Solus? I was your student! I looked up to you!
Experiments performed here. Live subjects, prisoners, torture and executions. You're doing?
We've already got the blood of millions on our hands, Doctor. If it takes a bit more to put things right, I can deal with that.
You honestly think the experiments you did here are justified?
We committed cultural genocide. Nothing I do will ever be justified. The experiments are monstrous because I was taught to be a monster.
Mordin, did you ever perform experiments like this?
No. Never taught you this, Malin.
So your hands are clean. What does it matter if the ground is stained with the blood of millions? You taught me that the end justified the means. I will undo what we did, Professor. The only way I know how.
What happens if the Genophage is cured and the Krogan expand again? That will be on your head.
We justified this atrocity by saying the Krogan would cause havoc and war if their population recovered. But look at the galaxy. Batarian attacks in the Traverse, Geth attacks in the Citadel. Is this a more peaceful universe? The assault on your Eden Prime might never have happened if we had let the Krogan recover. We'll never know.
How would a Krogan population explosion have done anything to stop Saren and the Geth?
An increased Krogan population would have forced the Council to take steps, likely involving colony rights in the Traverse. The Turian fleets would be vigilant for any military activity in the area. They might have stopped the Geth at Eden Prime.
Supposition. Impossible to be certain.
Don't you see? We tried to play God and we failed. We only made things worse, and I'm going to fix it.
You talked about killing, but the Genophage isn't lethal. It only affects fertility rates.
Krogan fight over fertile females. They become mercenaries or pirates because they see no alternative. They would be thriving in a cultural renaissance now had we not decided that this is what they deserved.
Inaccurate. Krogan population resulted in war. Simulations were clear.
Why work with Clan Weyrloc? And how did you access the Genophage data?
The data was easy to obtain. We all still had clearance. We were heroes. All I had to do was ask. As for the Weyrloc, they were the only clan with both the resources and the commitment.
Urdnot has a larger camp than Weyrloc. Why not use them?
Urdnot Rex is too soft. He wasn't willing to do the experiments I needed. It's Urdnot's loss and Weyrloc's gain. Their clan will be the first to recover from the crime we committed.
Malin clearly doesn't need rescuing. What do you want to do?
Have to end this.
You can't face the truth, can you? Can't admit that your brilliant mind led you to commit an atrocity!
Unacceptable experiments. Unacceptable goals. Won't change. No choice. Have to kill you. Apologies, Commander. Misunderstood mission parameters. No kidnapping. My mistake. Thank you.
Don't worry about me, Mordin. How are you doing?
Disappointed. Thought Malin better than that. Never suspected he'd go so far. Knew he was young, impressionable. Should have talked to him after. Gotten him through guilt.
It's easy to miss someone else's needs when you're in the middle of your own soul searching.
Went to Omega. Tried to get away. Should have stayed. Right, wrong, irrelevant. Malin dead. Problem solved. Malin's research. Only loose end. Could destroy it. Closure, security. Still valuable, though.
If you think it could be useful, why not hang on to it?
Worked for years to create modified Genophage. Should destroy this. Malin's work could cure Genophage. Don't know. Effects on Krogan. Effects on Galaxy. Too many variables. Too many variables.
You regret what the Krogan have become. You see the horror of what they did here. But you see the loss, too.
Wasted potential.
They don't deserve this, Mordin. Save the data.
Point taken, Shepard. Capturing data. Wiping local copy. Still years away from cure. But closer than starting from scratch. Done. Ready to go. Ready to be off to Chunka. Anywhere else. Maybe somewhere sunny.
Let's get out of here.
That's a level up for us, so we... troubled by Clan Werlock's progress towards Genophage cure without Cerberus knowledge. Cure data may prove useful, Krogan dangerous, but if recruited as shock troops against Reapers, extremely valuable. Mordin's assistant is no longer a problem. Mordin will have no trouble focusing on the mission. The neural shock gained to cripple an organic enemy with pain. Unlocked a new outfit for Mordin, and we found Krogan vitality and heavy weapon ammo in our search. I do believe the Krogan vitality might have been from something, or just from clearing the mission as opposed to just anything we salvaged along the way. And we missed a little bit of credits. Big whoop. And we also recovered some Iridium 2000. That's all the Iridium that was there. And we now have Mordin's loyalty as well. We're gonna see if we can't find who needs these, power couplings for the truck. Hey, Char.
What did I tell you, honey? Isn't it beautiful? Far away from all that high-tech noise.
I guess. Seems a bit dirty, though.
Hey, it's our Krogan and Asari couple from Ilium. Good to see him thriving out here.
Go to the clan leader. Or not Grunt. You go where you want.
I gotta find someone who needs these here.
Bastards think they're so smart. Needed us to fight the Rachni, though, didn't they? Couldn't take us.
Clan Erdnot has increased in strength after the destruction of Clan Werlock. Based on population profiles, Clan Erdnot has adopted surviving members of Clan Werlock, mostly women and children.
One of the children, probably 5 years from the right. Yeah, my eyes, I think. Barely survived the maw during my right. Guess that human's got a claw.
I don't have any. I don't know what you're talking about, Krogan.
You don't have the plates to try. A human killed the Thresher maw on foot.
Okay. I still don't know what's going on with the Knackmore.
Don't you again. What can Clan Knockmore do for you?
I should go.
I'm sure you are needed elsewhere. A human killed the...
I don't care who you are. The female clans don't see anyone.
Then let's end. Clan Erdnot grudge with us now. We're willing to consider new directions. That's what makes Clan Erdnot strong.
We need to see who wants these, Let's go into the journal here. And our battery's low. Alright, we didn't even really claim the...
Place your bet on the pits.
Oh, it's gonna be up here where we give the, He's gonna need the coupling.
Welcome to the clan, Erdnot Grunt.
Honored to be a part of it.
Good for you. Now go find something else to do. Those fools brought this Tomka back from a skirmish without its combustion manifold. They say it got shot off in the field. You tell me, how can you expect a Tomka to run without a combustion manifold?
I found a combustion manifold out in the field. Is this what you need?
That'll work. Faster than building one from scratch, at least. You just saved me 3 days' work, human. You've earned my time if you want it.
How do you feel about what Rex is trying to do?
The old man's crazy if you ask me. Which you just did. But that stuff fixes itself. If it doesn't work, Rex gets torn to shreds and we find out who's got the next best plan.
What's that you're working on there?
I'm tuning up these machines for battle. It's a wonder this Tomka here made it back to camp. It could be worse. A couple more hits on the broadside, and this thing would have crumbled.
Krogan's placed so much importance on martial strength. How'd you become a mechanic?
How do you think those fools make it to the field to kill each other? Who do you think keeps the weapons working? Without me, there's no battle, just slaughter. I am the military might of Clan Erdnot.
Let me get out of your way.
Don't do me any favors.
Very pleasant, that Krogan.
Krogan's hit by Genophage. Nuclear assaults. civil wars, still survive.
Yeah, no thanks to you. Or anyone else.
Impressive to see life adapt, continue despite circumstances. Inspiring.
Ah, there's something for us to browse here. Assault rifle damage. Pretty pricey. Biotic damage, heavy pistol damage, and shotgun damage. This is a store not for the light of wallet. But we will buy biotic damage.
Valuable.
As I understand it, Clan Erdnot has a new member. So, you're our new warrior. The shaman gave you the customary upgrades, I assume. He's fast to pass on my work as his reward. Use them well. The Lord High Researcher for Clan Erdnot has no time to make replacements. But perhaps I can offer a discount.
You must be working on something important.
I was building the biggest, best offensive ordnance yet. A real ground pounder. But the new clan leader wastes my time with frivolous research. Crop genetics, medicinal improvements. We can buy that stuff from the Solarians.
Solarians created Genophage, I've heard. Still trust them with medicines and agriculture?
Yeah. What else can the Solarians do to us at this point? It's not like they can make us even more infertile. Actually, wait, forget I said anything.
It's very ironic that he said that.
Sounds like the new clan leader has some very different ideas on how to lead the Krogan.
If you want to know more, talk to him directly. He's my leader. I'll not say anything else about him.
I take it you're a scientist.
I used to be a scientist. I designed weapons. Now my genius is wasted on frivolous things. Things that don't explode. My predecessor said no one would understand the true worth of my work. As I pulled my blade from his chest, I knew he was telling the truth.
Not exactly what I would call effective academic peer review.
I don't care what you'd call it. We value the will to use what we create, not just the ability to create it. We don't count success until the ground shakes in response.
Enjoy your research.
Yes, move along.
A very lovely specimen of a Krogan scientist there. These lizard boys really are a treat.
The pits have been a bloodbath ever since Urza's handler was exiled.
My scout made it back. We've got him at the tent. Doesn't remember much beyond getting tortured, but he remembers you. Said you yelled at him until he got his hump out of that basin back here. You've got a quad, human. Thanks for saving my scout. Saves me having to train another one.
Don't your storehouses have automated defenses?
Why bother? Half of what we eat is vermin. And if we get hold of defense systems, we don't use them to guard grain. We've got weapons stockpiles to take care of. Beyond that, our women and children get the security.
Thanks for the information.
Don't know about the rest of your species.
Ignore them, girl. They're not worth the effort. This Baron could track you anywhere on the planet.
Sure it could. Until it gets a shotgun blast to the face.
You don't want anything.
Ratchet's Wares has nothing available.
Those vermin roasting in the heat from an explosive shell. I swear it was glorious.
It was a lot of fun.
Help yourself to more. There's no shortage of pie jocks out there if you get a craving for violence. I'll give you a discount at my store. Anything you want, you buy at cost.
I should go.
Suit yourself.
Yeah, we could have used that earlier, but oh, what the heck. We'll give the guy the extra credits.
The right of parentage.
Why bother with all the politics? You know you
Now, let's get off this nuclear hellfire of a rock. What a lovely planet. Shame we gotta leave, huh? Well, at least I'll be back to buy those remaining upgrades when we can afford them.
The elusive man wishes to speak to you in the debriefing room.
Looks like we're not going anywhere on the galaxy map until we talk to old elusive then. Shotgun damage. Which gets us shotgun extra rounds. Heavy weapon ammo. Prototype still Krogan vitality. Okay, these are the loyalty powers we can get. I'll actually take Slam instead of the Flashbang we started with. Flashbang was an advanced training power. And we have more than enough Iridium to get ourselves a nuke gun. And we're equipping the nuke gun. Don't know if that's the best idea, but we're going with it. M920 Kane. We can now see that we have Slam here instead of the dumb old flashbang grenade. We'll actually level Slam up here. We need to talk to Tally, talk to Samara, go to the Citadel for Garrus, go to Pragia for Jack, go to Aya for Useless. And then, yeah, the Tuchanka ones have been crossed off. We're going to leave this episode close to here. I do want to actually talk to Mordin and Grunt. I just remembered that before... Okay, Kate Bowman, Martin Burns, and from Shaman Erdnot. Good to know that the Krogan Shaman will piss on our graves if we all get killed. Kind of makes me want to get killed more now. Oh yeah, Mordin's over here. That on the other side of the ship is a worthless Jacob.
Still hard to believe Malin betrayed me. Betrayed my... disgusted by his actions. Proud of his nerve, though. Always thought he lacked backbone. Shame I had to kill him. Might have made a good member of the team. Willing to get his hands dirty.
You're really at peace with what happened?
Yes, of course. Can't change what happened. Life continues. Back to mission, back to work. Become like Malin otherwise. Solarian emotional processing faster than other species. Has to be. Short-lived culture can't spend time reminiscing.
So you really don't feel bad at all about what happened on Tuchanka?
Yes, correct. Now at least. Greatly distressed at the time. Stages of grief, loss, anger, rationalization. Dealt with it. Most issues settled on Tuchanka, some on shuttle back to Normandy.
Malin didn't seem like he processed his emotional response. He was obsessed with the Genophage.
True, didn't mean to imply that Solarians were healthier emotionally, can still make wrong choices, bad decisions from grief, anger, guilt. Malin couldn't accept feelings, made decision, executed. Probably before I left for Omega. Wish I'd seen it. Solarians still feel, just resolve it quickly. Explains lack of marriage, can't sustain courtship emotions. Or perhaps based on reproduction. Unsure.
What about Malin's data on the Genophage? His attempts at a cure?
What about it? Have it over there somewhere. Not dealing with it now. Need to focus on collectors. Not important now, regardless. Appreciate you helping me back on Tuchanka. Should get back to work. Wasted enough time already. Lots to do. Talk later?
Yes, we will talk later. If you talk to Mordin enough when you're romancing a certain character, Mordin will even offer you some advice on ways to take the relationship further. including if a male Commander Shepard is romancing Miranda. Well, Mordin will give you some interesting articles about how to use biotics to spice up some certain activities, as Miranda is quite powerful for a human biotic. Now to talk to Urdnot Grunt.
Urdnot Grunt. I like it. I have a clan. That makes me... It makes me want to fight, not just able to. At Uvink, I wanted to disembowel him, to tear out his spine like a trophy.
Can you focus that on our real enemy, or do I have to lock you up for the ship's safety?
I get it now. It's part of what I am. It was just delayed because of being tank-bred. Now that I know it's not an outside thing, and I have a place as a Krogan, I like it. Our enemies are in trouble, Shepard, and we better not run out of targets.
There's no danger of that. They're practically lining up.
Everyone gets a turn. Ha! Wouldn't want it any other way.
Oh, very nicely done, Grunt. I'm gonna be counting on your firepower, even if you are less impressive than the previous Krogan squad mate. Captain's cabin. We gotta make sure Kelly's actually taking care of our fish like she told us she would. And she is. Our fish are still alive and thriving. Thank you for that. Oh yeah. We now have Mordin's loyalty appearance. Very slight differences over the base outfit, but we'll leave him in it. For some reason, I thought it had more red than it does. It's just a little bit darker on some shoulder areas. Certain other characters do also have some DLC appearances. Jacob did not get any DLC. Thane does have a DLC outfit, and we'll leave him in it because it does give him some cool red tinted shades. Kasumi is DLC, so this outfit is technically her DLC outfit. Grunt's DLC outfit is pretty cool, but we're going to leave him in his loyalty digs. Garrus is a reference to the old Phoenix armor style from Mass Effect 1, but we're going to leave him in his base because the Phoenix does not show the battle damage he received fighting against the 3 mercenary gangs on Omega. Samara was apparently like Jacob and not loved enough by the developers in order to get a DLC costume. I'm surprised Mordin didn't end up getting one over the life cycle of Mass Effect 2, as he is a fan favorite. Tali, however, does have one, and it does look kind of nice, so we'll put her in it for now. And Zaid, like Kasumi, is, well, DLC and doesn't get DLC outfits. Now, one last piece of business. We have been in the Inferno armor long enough. We're going to be putting on our Cerberus Assault armor for our Cerberus Assault on whatever the Elusive Man has for us next. And with that, that is the last thing we're going to be taking care of in this episode, so I do thank you very much for watching, and do make sure to leave a like if you did enjoy that mission. I've been experiencing these Renegade interrupt commands here for the first time doing this, mostly Paragon, but still getting in some Renegade stuff here and there playthrough. And do also consider subbing to the channel if you have not done so already, as I am trying to make a career out of YouTube, and each and every sub is a step in the right direction. Do also remember that the comment section is always available to you, so use it to leave your thoughts on the mission or just say hey, because I do enjoy hearing from all y'all. Now, with the business side of things out of the way, hope you guys are all having a fantastic day as well, pod. Make sure to stay cool, stay classy, and don't stand near leaking gas lines. But until next time, I have been Commander Whale, but it has come time to say bye-a papaya.